Right, gents, we're staying more consistent than ever with the trade recaps, banging it back out. Come on, let's get into it. This was today's loss on NQ, Mech London session trade, and I'm about to break it down for you right now. This is going to be a quick one, as this is on the Mech, so there's not too much to go over and such, but we'll start on Forex Factory and we'll go over the news for the day. There was, right, that's from March because I was just filming another video. Gov Bailey speaks at 10 AM. This for me was not banned on NQ, only banned on certain prop firms for certain pairs due to the fact that apparently they have a high impact. Realistically, it doesn't. But I wasn't looking to avoid any news events today. That is all that there was, okay? So going over to the 4 hour time frame, we need to find our most recent fractal break in order to find our bias. And that's going to give us a bearish bias, okay? So we broke below this fractal low right here. Candle body closure below. We continue to push lower, broke below this one as well. Have not closed above any of these fractal highs. So I'm still going to be bearish, okay? Have not closed above the highs. Most recent break, boom to the downside, going to be bearish on the day. So if we go to the 5 minute time frame, and I'll hit a replay on this bitch, and we'll go over exactly what I was looking for on the day. Okay, so first thing that we needed to do was mark out session times, which is always going to be midnight, 8 AM and 2:30 PM for the NASDAQ, apart from March and April where there's daylight time savings where it comes an hour forward for New York session only. So once we found our bias, and I knew that I was bearish, the first step that I need to meet is my previous session sweep. So that's going to be a sweep of Asian highs right here, sweep of them. So we skip forward a bit, Brev. If we skip forward, okay, replay mode is not working, so we're gonna have to get off that bitch. But if we skip forward, we can see that we swept with the first candle coming into the session. So that is counted within London session. The candle on the vertical line belongs to the session on the right. So this is a sweep of Asian high right here. And we also got the first bearish candle right here. So for me now, all I needed to do was wait for a fake out. So I'm going to draw that from the previous session low, my fib tool. I'm actually being a retard right now. Draw it from previous session low to the highest point after the sweep. And the candle after the first bearish candle, tap back in. So we had the first bearish candle here, closed just outside the zone. And then this candle right here, pushed down and then came back up and then tapped the zone right here, as you can see. And then I just wanted to wait for a break of structure, a 5 minute break. As I had the fake out, I did not need a 15 minute break. So we had the 5 minute break right here. As you can see, candle body closure below this fractal low right here, body closed there. So for me now, I just needed to bracket the move from the high to the low and then get in on the retrace, because I'm not just going to enter off of the break. I needed to get a retrace in order to get a better entry. And in terms of fib tool, these are my settings. I'll go over it right now. These are the settings that I have on: 0, 0.079 for the fake out, 0.618 for entry, 1, 1.025 for SL, and the 0.5. I don't even know why I have that on, but I do. Okay, so my limits will always go on the 0.618, stops just above the high, and then I'll target a fixed 1-3. Obviously, today's trade did not play out in my favor. I had a winning trade last night, so who cares? It's something that you just have to accept. You need to understand that when you trade Mech, you take the exact same setup, you take the same confluences every single time, and you just let your probabilities play out. We're going to stay consistent with these trade recaps. We're going to bang them out every single fucking time I take a trade. And that is everything for today, gents. Peace, love, and unity. I shall see you in the next one. Obviously, it's a loss. It's a sad day. Not at all. We don't care. As you can see, I'm not very sad, am I? I'm pretty fucking happy because I follow my rules, I follow the model, and that is all that matters, okay? If you can do that and you can just focus on your inputs instead of the outcome, then the outcomes are going to come whilst doing the inputs for a long enough period of time and doing the right inputs and doing enough volume and having enough time in the game. Everyone's going to get lucky. Everyone's going to get a good winning period. However, anyone that becomes successful and makes money in trading. However, in order to get that, you need to turn up every single day to negate the luck. Volume negates luck every single fucking time. Peace, love, and unity, gents. I shall see you in the next one.